Welcome you all to today's video, children. This is Spoken English lesson 105. Happy to welcome you all to today's video. Let's move to the video with some homophones. Today's homophone is aisle. A-I-S-L-E, aisle, and I-S-L-E is also aisle. The meaning of aisle, A-I-S-L-E, aisle is the narrow space between two row of chairs or two row of shelves. But ISLE, aisle denotes an island. Hope you do have understood, children. Let us move to today's class. In this class you are going to learn the ways of saying sorry. The first one is, please accept my humble apologies. This is a formal way to say sorry. Please accept my humble apologies. I'd like to apologize to you for coming late. So the main theme is I'd like to apologize. After that you have to add the person whom you are asking apology and the reason you have to add after that. I would like to apologize to you for coming late. Okay, children. I would like to apologize to you for coming late. This is the next one for you. I am terribly sorry. I am terribly sorry. When you are feeling or when you are really realized your mistake, you may say, I am terribly sorry. I am terribly sorry for that. I am terribly sorry for doing this. I am terribly sorry for hurting you. Okay. So the next one. It was not my intention. Sometimes we do certain things unintentionally or unknowingly which may hurt others. When you want to confirm that you are not doing this without any intention, you can say it was not my intention. The next one is, please forgive me for hurting you. Please forgive me. Okay. So when you feel regret, you can say, please forgive me. So you can add the reason after that. Please forgive me for hurting you, or please forgive me for not responding you, or anything else. You can add the reason after that. Okay. The next one is, I beg your pardon. When you are listening to someone and you are not able to understand what they are saying or what they are preaching or what they are teaching, to repeat that, you can say, I beg your pardon. Could you please repeat it? I beg your pardon. Okay. The next one is, regret to inform you that. I regret to inform you that. When you are sharing or informing others an unpleasant news or which is not giving happiness to others, which is hurting others, you can say, I regret to inform you that, and add the news. For example, your application is cancelled or your appointment is cancelled. The next one is, I am afraid that. I am afraid that. It is quite similar to I regret to inform you that. When you are refusing others' point of view, you can say, I am afraid that I won't accept your point. Okay, children, let us revise what we have learned in this class. The first one is, please accept my apologies, and the second one is, I am terribly sorry for that. I am terribly sorry. And the third one is, it was not my intention. It was not my intention. And the fourth one is, please forgive me for hurting you. Please forgive me. And the fifth one is, I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. Could you please repeat it? I beg your pardon. And the sixth one is I regret to inform you that. I regret to inform you that. And the next one is I'd like to apologize for something. Okay children, hope you have understood. Let us meet in the next class with some other topic. Until be safe and be happy. Thank you. Goodbye.